it's going to be expensive.
Yep.
It is expensive because some media men would have to follow the stars and cover the tournament.
Yep.
Again, they will need support.
Yeah.
It is expensive because whoever wants to go on his own or her own would require a lot of money to go. And because of this, the finance ministry, the sports ministry have come together to find a way to raise funds to support the stars.
Yep.
So the event we witnessed last Friday was supposed to set the ball rolling for corporate Ghana to back this call to help raise funds to support the senior national team, the Black Stars, at this year's World Cup. Now, some of us are excited.
This is
that
Sporty
at
FM,
least
the voice of sports.
At that event, a headline sponsor was announced. And you know the package for the headline sponsor is $5 million and above.
Okay.
So fortunately for the organizers and fortunately for the fundraising committee, engineers and planners came in handy to support this cause. Our good friends from Goldfields also pledged $2 million. Our good friends from Goldfields.
Yes.
You know they used to be headline sponsor in the past.
Yes.
1 million for the World Cup, and then another $1 million for the Black Stars activities next year. Then you had Jewel Energy. Is it Jewel Energy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the name, right? Jewel Energy. There was Shatawale, there was Stoneboy. They also contributed their widow's mites. There was the Abosokai Spare Parts Group.
Yes.
There was Pay Angel, Erasa Motors. You know, all of these bodies came together to at least provide support. At the time we were leaving Kempinski Hotel, a total amount of close to $13 million was pledged. So, in fact, let me leave it in dollar terms at, let's say, $12.1 million.
Okay,
$12.1 million.
Yeah.
And then close to 14 million Ghana cedis was pledged at that event. There's still a shortfall. There's still a gap.
Yeah.
Of close to 18 million that we have to cover to reach the 30 million.
Yes, that's true.
And you know, it is not as if all this money that is being raised is going to be spent on the Black Stars. Part of the money
Sporty FM
will be spent on the Black Stars. Whatever excess will go into the Ghana Sports Fund. So there's a domino effect of whatever support corporate Ghana will bring. In effect, other sports federations will get to benefit from whatever amount is raised from this fundraiser, just to make sure other sporting disciplines benefit. Why it is important for all of us to be part is that we want to see our Black Stars go there and do well. We want to see our Black Stars go out there knowing very well that there's enough motivation financially for them to go out there next year. Whilst flying the flag of Ghana high, they need a bit of motivation. Extrinsic, they call it, right? To go out there and perform for us. And so all of us must join this rallying call. So corporate Ghana should not get fed up with supporting sports in Ghana or supporting the Black Stars in Ghana.
Sporty
So we
FM.
are calling on corporate Ghana this morning to come out in their numbers and support. And this is just one leg of the fundraiser. Calling on people like Nathan, calling on people like Imota, calling on Baba, calling on Fidelis. You see, anybody, just contribute your widow's mite. And there's a short code if you want to donate. Star 899 star 26 hash.
Star 899 star 26 hash. Okay.
And then your contribution will go. If you know you can't, you see, Nathan, no amount is too small. We need to support. Look, government cannot raise $30 million for this venture. You understand? Government cannot raise all this money to even help airlift supporters to United States of America and Canada. And just like Imota says, the template is there. It has always been the practice that corporate Ghana has come to our aid.
This is Sporty FM.
Well-meaning Ghanaians have come to our aid. Ghanaians who wish to support have always come to our aid. So again, the rallying call is there. for the good people of Ghana to help support. If it is 10 cedis you can support with, bring it. If it's 50 cedis, bring it. This is just one leg. Prior to the launch on Friday, there was a launch of the World Cup raffle. Nathan, do you know the World Cup raffle?
I've heard of it.
So the World Cup raffle is supposed to be the big one.
Okay.
The World Cup raffle is expected to take you and I to United States of America and Canada to go and watch the Black Stars, to go and support the Black Stars. So this World Cup raffle has come to present an opportunity to Ghanaians to take part, to participate.
Sporty
And in the event that they become one of the chosen winners on the daily draws, they will get a fully paid, all expense paid trip to United States of America and Canada to cheer the Black Stars. And Nathan, where will you get this one? Where will you get this fantastic piece of news? So today, I'm here to talk to you about the raffle. The World Cup 2026 raffle. It was launched at the Ministry of Finance head office.
Okay.
I think on the 18th of March. Okay. And for those of you who don't know that there's an opportunity for you to go to Canada and USA, I present to you the World Cup raffle. How can you take part? All you need is 10 cedis on your Momo, in your Momo wallet. All you need is 10 Ghana cedis.
Sporty FM.
Okay? Now, this 10 Ghana cedis across all networks, Airtel, Tigo, Telecel, MTN, all you need is to dial this short code. Star 899 hash and follow the prompts.
Star 899 hash.
Star 899 hash and follow the prompts. Nathan, dial star 899 hash. The process is very simple. With as little as 10 cedis, do you know you can go to the World Cup? This World Cup that is going to cost every individual $10,000. With as little as 10 Ghana cedis, you can go to the World Cup. With as little as 20 Ghana cedis, you can go to the World Cup. With as little as 30 Ghana cedis, you can go to the World Cup. Star 899 hash. You see, as I'm talking, you are dialing. As I'm talking, you are dialing, you are playing. Then this raffle is expected to help complement the efforts of the fundraising committee.
Okay.
So that funds will be raised, again, from the good people of Ghana. So, of course, if you don't get to win the ticket to go and watch the
Sporty FM.
there are daily prizes that you can win, from airtime, jerseys, souvenirs on daily basis. But every day, 2 lucky winners will go to the World Cup. Every day. For the next 11 weeks.
2 lucky winners every day.
2 lucky winners every day for the next 11 weeks.
Wow.
So the draw, every day there's a draw. 2 people will be picked. It can be Baba, it can be Mota. It can be you, it can be me. Every day, 2 people. Every day, 2 people. Star 899 hash. Star 899 hash, if you are listening to me. So, Nathan, this is another way to help contribute to raising funds for the national team. And nobody should think that, you see, this is going to be like one of those raffles where people will come and sit down and be saying, oh, they already know the winners. Nobody knows who's going to win. If it is Immortal who has won this raffle, we are taking Immortal. If it is Nathan, we are taking Nathan. It's not as if we already know Nathan. This is being done in the most transparent of ways. So it's not similar to those fraudulent schemes that people have been masquerading around.
This is Sporty FM.
This
the
is
voice of sport.
A well thought through program, a well thought through raffle that is transparent, open for all to participate in. Star 899 hash. Star 899 hash. This is it. So just join. Just join the campaign. Just join the raffle. Nathan, as I'm speaking to you, you see, Immortal is playing. Baba is playing. Fidelis is playing. Nathan, are you playing?
Yeah, hold on.
Star 899 hash. Let us support the Black Stars. You see, it's a win-win for everybody. In the sense that you, who is playing the raffle, you are contributing to support the Black Stars financially. Okay? And then again, you who is playing the raffle, you stand a chance to win a ticket to go and watch the Black Stars in Canada and America. Where does this happen? You see, sometimes, you see, it's too good to be true. But it is. It is what it is. It is as we are saying it. So tonight, 2 lucky winners plus 10 winners of the souvenirs, the airtimes, the Black Stars jerseys, replica jerseys, and the souvenirs, the packages. 10 of them across board. And then 2 lucky winners will go to Canada and Mexico. Canada, Mexico, USA. 2 lucky winners. Look, let us support the stars. Let us win whilst contributing to the fundraiser. So if you've not heard of the World Cup Raffle, I am bringing you good news today. It is the FIFA World Cup Raffle, organized by the government of Ghana.
Okay.
Ministry of Finance, the Sports Ministry, together with their technology partners, have brought this to us. And they want all of us to take part. Let us embrace this raffle. And you never know. Later, we'll be interviewing some of the winners here. We'll bring some of the winners in studio. We'll interview them. How much it took them to go to get the chance to go to USA and Canada. It's a very expensive World Cup. The president said it. The president said if they have to take 200 supporters, it will cost the state $2 million, right? So if you divide that, that brings it up to $10,000 per head.
$10,000, yeah.
And we are giving you the chance to go to this same World Cup with 10 cities. Later. Star 899 hash. Star 899 hash. Nathan, I've brought the word. This is how I am taking people to the World Cup. 2 winners every day. This is how I am taking Ghanaians to the World Cup. Star 899 hash. Star 899 hash. And let's go to the World Cup. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One man, one car. She my family get this. So anytime we lay on, no say we be the problem song. Problem song.
Money problem we have to solve.
It's a money problem we have to solve.
We have to help the state solve the money problem.
Thank you. Immortal is here. I don't know what has dragged Immortal in here. Immortal.
Chairman.
Is it point of interest?
Oh, as usual. Anytime you see me here in the morning, it's
Point of interest.
yes.
Point of interest. Okay. Immortal. Tell us.
When we were playing the qualifiers, when we were shouting USA, 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 we were saying that we can never deny Ghanaians from going to witness the World Cup
Yes.
in the the heaven on earth. That is America for you. Yes, when you get to American embassy, you will see the land of opportunities. That is America.
This is
always been
40
saying that.
FM, the voice
Never
of
say there's no
force.
money, we cannot and lift supporters to USFA. So on Friday, I was so happy when I was listening to the fundraising on Sporty FM. And those who contributed or those who pledged that they will give a certain amount of money, which we know that the money will come. They did so well by engineering that. Okay. People were on the view that government should not use its money to elect supporters to the Mondial.
And the president.
Yes, I was saying that it doesn't matter where the money will come from, whether from the consolidated account or wherever we may get the money from. Supporters must go. Because from 2006, we've been following a certain template. So Minister of Youth and Sports or the Finance Ministry or maybe controller, they cannot say there's no money, they will not follow the template. And you saw it from Osafma for days to, I should say, Kuyasana Dansoa, to a free Ankara, to Honorable Mustafa.
Coconut.
I even said, just opposite the other house, when you get to the parliament. The
40
opposite.
FM.
They left wing. The minority is there. And Mustafa, you see, he's sitting there. We see him anytime Kojo Ponkoma is speaking, we see him at the background. So they should contact him. He will be able to show them how to do it. Or a free anchor. It's just a call away. And they've done it. They've been able to raise a certain amount of money. 12 point something.
Almost $12.1 million.
Now they need like 18.
Yeah.
18 more to go. The others who have pledged, and they will add, one or two things to it.
Me, I'll send my.
Yes, we thank engineers and planners for giving 5 million.
Baba Mahama.
I wish whenever Black Stars are playing, we will see their billboards everywhere. Because whoever is pumping money into association football or sports ecosystem must be recommended.
We receive mileage.
Because that's our field. They must be recommended for doing that.
Sporty FM.
You see? So the raffle my brother is talking about will help us. I said 3 years ago, I sponsored myself to go to USA to go and watch or cover Black Stars 2 friendly. One against Mexico and then one against US of A. Yes. Oh, it was expensive, but I had planned. As a media guy who has been in the system for more than 15 years, getting to 17 years, I should be able to go.
Accumulating solid.
I should be able to go.
17 years.
See,
accumulator.
this project is like national health insurance. Even if you are not sick, your contribution will help your brother.
That is true. That is
I
true.
have national health insurance. But I don't remember the last time I used it.
But your contribution is sustaining us.
Yes. Helping my auntie somewhere, helping my brother somewhere. It's the same thing. Even if you don't win, a brother will win.
This is Sporty FM, the voice of sports.
Now we are one. I'm a crapim. You are Utarian.
Yes.
If I don't win and you win, we are one people.
Yes.
My brother and you, Bodai, he said, Gan, we are one.
Yes.
We eat together. We do shows together. We do everything together. We have to participate.
Yes. It's important.
Because they can never play World Cup and we are sitting in Ghana. No. Yes, all of us cannot go.
That is why this raffle is taking you. The raffle will take Nathan. Will take those of you listening to us. Star 899.
But many of us, or a quarter of us, should be able to go. If $10,000, $10,000 is not much. I know that government also help in some way for us to go. Chatawale
Sporty FM.
give
$100,000.
Stoneboy give
81.
no plus 20,000. 101.
101.
101,000 because he want to beat Shatta 1,000 and he did it. The others, I have some 150 odds. I want you to play and I also contribute because I'm a potential. I may be potential beneficiary.
Yes.
Yes.
Or your family members could become potential
That's why we are using national health insurance as a case study. So we have to help this initiative for us to go. Because you see, Hassan Kotoko, even when you are playing now, people doesn't go to stadium because what do they benefit?
Yeah, that's
The only thing we have the national team. That is why when they are playing, you see a lot of people at the stadium. The other day we were shouting US of A, US of A. It's time for the sports fraternity to also benefit.
It's true.
And helping each other will make sure that we get good supporters in Toronto, Boston, and what? Philadelphia.
Yeah, we're going to fail it.
Yes.
We're going to fail it.
For us to support the Black
We're going
Stars.
to bust it.
So this is what I call looking beyond 90 minutes.
Thank you.
Looking beyond 90 minutes is this initiative. So that we can go. When we go, we will come.
Yes.
So that our credibility will be on top of the hill. In the faces of the councillors. So anytime we want to go, they will ask us 2 questions. The last time I went, they asked me 2 questions. And they say, okay,
What
we'll
are you
see
going to
you.
do?
We will see you. The first time, 4 questions. The second time, 2 questions. Maybe next time will be 1.
Oh, next
Then
time.
that's another time, no question.
And then will be no question.
that's
No,
just-
because the credibility is there.
Yeah.
I was giving months, but I just spent 25 days. And I said, oh, I love Ghana.
So you are coming back.
Yes, I came. You see? So the credibility is there. We'll go and then we'll come, but we are looking beyond 90 minutes. It's very important. Let's support ourselves and make sure that we go, because if we're able to go and return the next time, maybe we may want to go and do business because we see others, we exchange contact.
Yeah,
we go and do business.
Yeah.
And this may even lead you to other continents. Like maybe you are going to Asia, or you've been to America and then we are going to Asia. It shouldn't be anything difficult for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you are going to Europe. Like the other time you went for the Unity Games. You were enjoying UK.
What was I enjoying? It's not where I went to.
Yes.
No, but you see, again, it was beautiful exposure.
I mean, it was.
Did you come right after the game? No. You
spent
look
some
beyond
time
90 minutes.
You look beyond 90 minutes.
No, I went the game and I came the next day.
Oh no. Well, you spent some time around the Hanslow Barrow. Yeah, you were close. You were living close to G-Tech.
Yeah, I was.
The M4 was just in
The
front.
M4 was there. Yes.
You look beyond 90 minutes. So that's what we are talking
saw a
about.
hotel.
Let's look beyond 90
I saw a
minutes.
hotel last time I went. Somebody pointed to me that was Nathan's hotel. Very beautiful hotel.
Somebody pointed to you. The person didn't know.
Let's look beyond 90 minutes.
Yeah.
This is our time.
Oh,
Let's
no.
support each other.
As
Because
for-
the last time when we went to Qatar, I saw many people from all the constituencies,
Yes.
all the districts. Yes,
From all the districts.
yes, from all the districts, from all the constituencies.
It was a Ghanaian thing.
Yes, was Ghanaian thing.
Representation was solid.
And it cut across. Musicians, they are under art and culture.
Yes, arts and culture. Yeah.
Art and culture. Then you had it was from football fraternity. We had this we are doing agriculture. Another field. We were together. Though we didn't qualify from the group stage. But we look beyond 90 minutes. That is what we are talking about. Nathan, I don't need to talk much. You see, we Kasa Tintin and Poba.
And top on call.
There we Kasa Tintin and Poba. Yeah. Nathan, over to you.
Nathan.
All right. Thank you so much, Immortal Kwame Jakwe Champon,
Nathan.
providing us with the point of interest.
Yeah. Nathan, the president, in his remark, said something very important. He said,
Sporty
every
FM.
penny that will be received from the good people of Ghana will be spent properly, and there will be accountability for every single penny that is spent. You know, Nathan, some of us will not be here for some of these funds to be managed like some funds we've had in this country. Funds that have suddenly disappeared into thin air without any proper accountability.
Yeah.
Some of us will not sit down for these funds to be managed like that.
Yeah.
Because once we put our word in, once we put our voices on this campaign, once we champion this call, the good people of Ghana will respond. And the good people of Ghana will respond because they know that we here at Sporty FM, we are credible. So they'll buy into whatever we sell to them.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, nobody should think that we will not chase accountability. We would. And we'll make sure, just as the president said, there's accountability. So, nobody should be worried that, no. Don't worry about that. It will be taken care of. So just play the raffle. Play the raffle. Me, you see, do you know what excites me about this whole thing?
No.
The opportunity that has been given to Ghanaians to play the raffle and go to USA and Canada. And Nathan, what will I get $11,000 for? To go and pay for a package to go to Canada and America. What will I get it for? Immortal, why are we getting $11,000 for? Me that I'm selling fish in the market, why am I getting 11,000? The guy pushing the phone case, what will he get $11,000 for? To go and pay travel and tours to go to America and Canada.
But if he plays
But the
this
raffle
game,
is just 10 CDs. 10 CDs. 10 CDs and a dream to go to Canada and USA. 10 CDs and a dream. Star 899 hash. Just dial it on your phone. No? Any
star
phone.
899 hash.
Star 899 hash. Star 899 hash. Nathan, save it. Immortal, save it. Nana Kwame Labi. Star 899 hash. And go to the World Cup. Star 899 hash. Today, 2 draws. Your name, you could be the lucky winner. Remember, I said today when we close, I want to inject some 5,000 CDs
In the
into the,
into the raffle.
Yes. If I'm picked,
It could be your lucky day.
Hey, if I'm picked, I'm going. So I beg you, 20 CDs, 30 CDs, 50 CDs, star 899 hash. And let's go to the World Cup. Me, I'm happy that Ghanaians can get a chance to participate in this raffle and go to the World Cup. It's free. Instead of $11,000, $10,000, just 10 CDs, just 20 CDs, just 30 CDs can land you in USA and Canada. Nathan, I rest my case.
Nana Kwame Labi is here.
I beg, the code again, star 899 hash.
Yes.
You see how many draws?
Oh, daily draw for the next 11 weeks.
Okay.
Daily draw. So today there will be a draw. 2 winners will be picked. They will go to Canada, USA. The 10 others will be given consolation prizes.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
So 11 draws.
No, the next 11 weeks. So it's every day for the next 11 weeks. Every day
So
for the next 11 weeks.
11 draws.
No, so in a week you have 7 draws in a week.
7 draws.
Yeah, 7.
Yes.
7
There's a draw every day, not every week.
for the next 11 weeks. So we are almost 78 days to the World Cup. So we are possibly doing the next 77 or 76 days.
Wow. So 70. How many?
So 77
draws.
Yes.
77 draws.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
What kind of draws are we talking about here?
No, we are talking about a live draw.
Okay. So 77
draw that's going to be on TV.
77 draws.
A live draw that's going to be on TV. Everybody will watch. Everybody will see the winner. Feel it.
Okay.
No, I don't why.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
He's
no, I
talking
just want to
about
be sure
draws.
how many draws. Like,
So
whether
live
he-
draws.
All right, so star 899 hash, just enter those digits and then plot your way from there. You could be the lucky winner of a ticket. Ray, so if you win, is it all expenses paid?
Yeah, all expenses paid. All you need to do is to present yourself for the visa processes. Once you get your visa, all you need to do is to pack your bag.
Boom.
You just pack your bag. You're on the plane to Canada, Mexico, USA. It's as simple as that. And that, you see, that's the exciting bit about this. No stress, no sweat. Just play, your ticket gets picked, and then you are there. Show me I've played.
Sporty
This is mine. See, I've played it. See. What is that? Read it for everybody to hear. Yeah, I played mine.
Okay, so it says, Osei Black Stars, you have successfully entered the Ghana 2026 FIFA World Cup raffle with one entry, and then it provides the ticket code and the link and everything.
So it is that code that will be mentioned. So when the code is mentioned, it will come with your phone number.
Okay.
And they will contact you. And then voila, you're in America and Canada. It's as simple as that. So nobody should worry. Nobody should be scared. The deed is done.
Okay.
Me, if I get a chance to go, and you know, the interesting thing about it, you can play for someone.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the options that would pop up, you can play for somebody. And that person will be the lucky beneficiary. Yeah. So, Nathan, let's not joke with this opportunity. If you are listening to me this morning, don't joke with this opportunity. It comes once in a lifetime. To go to Canada, USA, to go and support the Black Stars. It doesn't happen often. I rest my case. Nathan, Black Stars are in town.
Yes.
They've landed in Vienna.
They are in Austria.
They've landed in Vienna, right?
Yes, they are in Vienna. They are training at the Vienna Sports Campus.
I've seen a lot of players in the camp. I've seen lots of players in camp. I like the energy in camp. Last night we saw them dancing. How do they call that session?
The initiation.
The initiation session. Yeah, so a lot of the players were dancing, showing their dancing skills. Yeah, we like that. We like that. We hope that the beautiful dancing skills they are showing, we'll see beautiful skills like that on the pitch. So I mean, it's good news. I'm sure we'll touch base with them in camp today and see
Yes.
how far they've gone. So
We'll see.
we are playing Austria on Friday
Yes.
before the Diamond Shaft.
Yes. Before
Yeah,
yes,
that-
Diamond Shaft
Okay.
on Monday
Sporty FM.
in Stuttgart.
It should be exciting. It should be exciting. I like the players in camp at the moment. I like the energy. I mean, if the pictures we've seen is supposed to give us any hope, that we would have two very good games. I mean, the pictures say a lot. The energy in camp, the excitement. It's not one of those tense camps. You know, they are relaxed. They are going about their duty very well. Their duties very well. So we are looking forward for a lot of good things from this international break for the Stars. It's rather unfortunate our good friend Thomas Asante hasn't joined the team. It would have been interesting to see how Otto blends him into the squad in a game of this magnitude. Okay,
Sporty
in a
FM.
game like this, it would have been interesting to see how Otto gets him integrated into the squad. Because look, if you take Semenyo aside, if you put Semenyo aside, he's one of the players who scored lots of goals this season for his club side. So if you are ranking the strikers we have, Semenyo, Brandon Thomas Asante, then Isaaku, they have the numbers in terms of number of goals they scored.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice to see Brandon Thomas Asante stake a claim for that number 9 role, but it's rather unfortunate it's not part of the team. But I'm sure Otto has other plans, and hopefully we get to see other players possibly grab the opportunity and prove to us that, well, in the absence of some of the players that we know, they can also come in there and deliver. Konigsdorfer has been roped in as replacement. Explanations have been offered. I mean, Inaki Williams himself will not be part. Yeah? Again, it's disappointing because we've spoken about Inaki Williams and his lack of goals or his lack of support and always being isolated or always being played out of position anytime he plays for the Stars. So again, would have been one of the players Otto would have put in there to try and see how the system would work around him.
Okay.
But again, we are missing his services because of injury. Let's see
Okay.
let's see how Otto shuffles the pack for the Austria game. And we wish the Black Stars well.
Okay.
We hope that they'll deliver for the nation.
Well, you are talking about new faces and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me read the story, and then we'll hear from Henry Asante-Chum. Henry Asante-Chum is comms director with the Ghana FA. So the story is on the Ghana FA's website. It says Hamburg SB forward Ransford Yeboah Konigsdorfer has been called up to the Black Stars camp following the withdrawal of Inaki Williams and Brandon Thomas Asante, who both sustained knocks during their recent league matches. Brandon Thomas Asante featured for Coventry in their 3-0 win over Swansea City, but was replaced by Josh Eccles in the 62nd minute after picking up a knock. Iñaki Williams played the entire duration of Athletic Bilbao's win over Real Betis, but subsequent scans revealed he sustained a knock during the match, preventing him from making the trip to Vienna. Yeboah Konigsdorfer has already arrived in Vienna. He's scheduled to train with the squad. This was yesterday, so by Tuesday afternoon, the plan was that he was supposed to have trained with the team. And he's been part of the Hamburg team, he has scored 4 in 26 appearances for the team this season. Okay, let's hear from Henry Asante-Chum. Henry Asante-Chum is a communications director at the Ghana FA, giving some more info on these changes that have been made to the team.
You have to look at trying as much as possible not to break the spine or the core of the team. Yes, we had 2 players pulling out, but sometimes transport arrangement is also very, very crucial. We are in Europe, it will be better to, and then also you look at the possibility of bringing in players who do not require visas. Luckily, Ransford didn't require a visa to travel to Austria. Again, he was one of the players on standby, so it becomes very easy to look at his skill set and his profile in arriving at a decision. And the technical team decided that we bring in 1 player instead of 2.
So that was Henry Asante-Chum, who is communications director at the Ghana Football Association. So he was giving some insight into the changes that have been made to the Black Stars team, looking at the injuries and all of that. So that's the thing. So Yeboah Konigsdorfer comes in for Iñaki Williams and Brandon Thomas Asante. So 2 players out, 1 in. Interesting. I don't know why they didn't go man for man, but well, it looks like they.
Well, I think that for Koningsdorfer, he's a right winger, right? He normally operates on the wings.
Mm-hmm.
So another right winger with Isako and the likes, with Bonsuba and the like. So a lot of right-footed players in the squad. But again, he's one of the players we convinced to switch nationality to play for us.
Yes.
So if you look at his international career, somewhere in September, yes, I think in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, he switched nationality to play for Ghana.
Sporty FM.
And I think he was a late substitute in a friendly win over Nicaragua. I think that was the first time he got a call.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but he couldn't make it into the 2022 World Cup squad. So as far back as 2022, we convinced the young man who had previously played for Germany under 21
Mm-hmm.
to switch nationality and play for us. So he's been part of, I mean, he's been in there, but not really been a mainstay as far as playing for the national team is concerned. He's had a consistent spell at Hamburg SV. Okay. So in his last 5 seasons, he's been at Hamburg, both in the Bundesliga B and now in the German Bundesliga. This time, in the German Bundesliga, he has 4 goals. He had to provide an assist. But again, the coach would want to look at him and see
This
what
is
job he can
Sporty
do.
FM, the voice of sport.
That could be the best possible explanation.
Yeah.
You look at him and see where his strength is and see what he possibly offers the squad. And of course, he's one of the young boys in the team. He's just 24. He has a few more years ahead of him. If he becomes a mainstay in the team, you possibly get another 6 to 8 years out of him playing for the national team. Of course, his quality is not in doubt. He has bags of potential. And so you just give him some time. So Koningsdorfer would wish him the best. He has quite a good frame. I think he's 6 foot tall. Yeah, he has a good frame. Very athletic, very intelligent. Sometimes, you know, when players switch nationality very early, you won't put it down to lack of opportunity to play for the senior team. Okay, you could just say maybe his heart was set on playing for Ghana, despite playing for Germany under 21. Unlike others who, you know, allowed a lot of time to pass, and once the rejection was complete, they decided to switch nationality. That's not what happened in this case, and so we'll see what he has to offer. We'll see what he also offers in the 2 friendlies that will be playing. I've heard a lot of people say, well, he plays in Germany, he understands the German game, he knows the German system, so he'll be a good addition to the squad against Germany. Again, time will tell. We'll see how things play out on Friday and on Monday. If he's given the nod, let's see what he brings to the table.
8:22. This is still the Sporty Breakfast.
Sporty FM.
We'll try and touch base with Abigail Sendasosu, who is in Vienna. We'll try and get an update on the Black Stars team and try and understand what exactly is happening, what they have been up to, what the plan is. The friendly is this Friday. 5 p.m. Ghana time. 5 p.m. Ghana time. In the interim, you can send us your comments. 054 257 1061. 054 257 1061. Some messages are here. Let me go through. Augustine from Kaswa says, Mr. Kwao and Uncle Ray. Okay, I don't know why he has spelled Kwao like this, but that is okay. I will not. I will let it go. It says, I love the energy from the sports ministry and the entire government for their support towards the national team. But honestly, from the Adesa production money to the sports fund, Mr. President has been very active. So why can't they put the same energy in building sports facilities? I look at the state of our national stadia the Winneba Sports College and Azuma Nelson Sports Complex. I think they should inject some money into inter-school games. I hope other sector ministers will also copy the trick. Okay, let's go through some of the messages. This one from my namesake Nathan Inkasa says, by the time Mr. Nyamado finishes with his 722 reasons, the show is over. Hey, this man. Okay, thank you so much, Nathan from Kaswa. So Raymond says he has 722 reasons why he's taking us to go and watch the World Cup. Your comments are welcome. 054-257-1061, 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast on Sporty FM. As I said, we'll be getting to Austria in a bit to get an understanding of how the Black Stars are getting ready for the friendly on Friday. They take on Austria at the Ernst Happel Stadium in Vienna. Ray, yesterday I was sharing some facts about the Ernst Happel Stadium with our listeners.
Ernst Happel, yeah.
Yes, so when they tune in to watch the game, they'll see the facility. Very, very interesting place, built in the 20s, between 1929, I think 1931. It took them 23 months to build the facility, and then it was reconstructed for Euro 2008 and all of that. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I also gave listeners some facts about the Vienna Sports Campus. Okay, well, I'll be Ernst Happel, Austria's greatest player, some people say. And he coached them, died in 1992.
Just to, move away a bit. Do we have a facility in Ghana named after one of our greatest ever football?
I don't know.
Or we don't have a greatest ever football.
That's the thing. I'm sure we'll debate and say, several names will be mentioned, right? Some people will mention some names, others say no.
Which name would you give a stadium in Ghana and everybody will go like, oh, okay, yeah, I think that's mine.
If they, like, in terms of like what? A footballer?
In terms of footballer.
That would be an interesting one.
Which name comes to mind?
That would be tough because there are a few names. Well, the Kumasi Stadium is named after Baba Yara. The man called the King of Wingers.
But I know a lot of people don't really pay attention to the Baba Yara. It's always the Kumasi Sports Stadium. Like, most of the time you'd hear the Kumasi coming.
Yeah, but people should know that the Baba Yara is named after
Baba Yara. Okay, so if we are talking about Ernst Happel, is Baba Yara possibly Ernst Happel?
I can't tell because again the argument will be that okay, so what about names like Agri, Infum, Abedipele? You understand? Some people will even throw in Reverend Osei Kofi Mohammed Polo. So I think in our case, we were blessed to have several players, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what the unanimous decision will be. Anyway, 054-257. Well, we'll see.
If we have to name one of our facilities after a footballer, who should that be?
Okay.
Well, be interesting to see the names that come up.
Yeah. 054-257-1061. We'll open the phone lines in a second. Let me go through some of the messages. This one says Baba Yara is named after one of the greatest. That is true. Robert Mensah as a goalkeeper, Ghana's greatest goalkeeper. Interesting point. Robert Mensah. Yeah, Robert Mensah. Interesting.
There's Robert Mensah in Cape Coast, right?
Yes. The Cape Coast Stadium. No. So was it named after Robert Mensah? Yes, it's named after Robert Mensah.
The Siudu Park.
The Siudu Park was named after Robert Mensah, not the Cape Coast Stadium. So the one at Siudu was named after Robert Mensah. That's true. Popularly called Bob. Yeah, Bob. For those who didn't know, was a goalkeeper for which club? Dwarfs. Yes, and then got stabbed in the 70s while breaking up a fight in Tema.
Was that the story? That's
the story. No, he actually was breaking up a scuffle, and he got stabbed.
I thought there was another angle too. There was another story. There's another story I know.
Okay, no problem. You let me go through some of the messages and then we take the phone lines. Callers from Kaswa, you're saying that you want Ray's take on what Ayala said yesterday with respect to corporate Ghana sponsoring the Black Stars budget for major football tournaments. So yesterday we had also Ben Ayala.
Okay.
He joined us. He was in studio, and he was making a point that he felt we did a fundraising to get money to take supporters.
Right.
Why don't we also? He thinks that the Black Stars budget should be taken up by the Black Stars' corporate sponsors.
So, Nathan, so this is it. The $30 million that is being raised,
yes,
is expected to take off the full activities the Black Stars will be taking part in. In fact, all the activities the Black Stars will be taking part in as far as this World Cup is concerned.
But is that not a separate budget for that?
No. So this is it. When the budget is drawn, so that $30 million that was
it's all part of the 30.
It's all part of the 30.
So the projected 30,
yes,
that is part, and then there's money for supporters and all. Okay,
so it's not as if the money that is being raised is for supporters. It's supposed to take care of the Black Stars' entire campaign at the World Cup.
Okay, fair point.
And that was so the deputy finance minister was very clear on that. The entire activities at the World Cup plus 4 international friendly games.
Okay, fair point.
Then whatever is left, part to go to sports fund. Whatever would be used to take care of airlifting supporters would also form part of that 30 million.
Yeah,
but you know, normally,
Ayala's point was that
normally when a budget is read,
yes,
normally government will now have to find the money. So
of
allocation
course
is made.
Yes,
government will now have to look for the money to make sure that $30 million that's been earmarked for the Black Stars World Cup campaign is made available. Part of it is through this fundraising or this fundraising.
Sporty FM.
So that is the understanding I got from that event. That the 30 million will not. I mean, who sends 30 million supporters?
Of course,
30 million?
of course. Ayala's point was that he thinks that the Black Stars budget, not only for the World Cup, but like he thinks that the day-to-day qualify everything that the Black Stars does every year, which will include a tournament at certain points, should be something that the team's corporate sponsors should handle rather than the state handling that. That was his argument yesterday.
You know. I mean, Goldfields used to do that in the past, right? And I'm sure it's a conversation that would sit within the sports fund.
Well,
so once the sports fund stands on its feet, every Black Stars budget will possibly have to go to the sports fund because that is it's not going to be for only the other sports disciplines. It will be for football as well.
Yeah.
So it should have enough, or it should generate enough to be able to take care of the national, all the national teams.
Yeah.
Black Queens, Black Stars, Starlets, Satellites, all of them. So I'm sure we'll get there.
Okay.
It's a fair point. I mean, if corporate Ghana can raise all of this for the World Cup, why not? They should be able to do it if they are partners of the Black Stars or sponsors of the Black Stars. So, and Nathan, fact remains that if we want to draw money from corporate Ghana, it is the Black Stars that would seem the most attractive and could give you the most mileage.
Okay.
Look, the Black Stars are going to the World Cup. If they have a training kit that has ENP or Goldfields or anything on it, it's to the whole world. Everybody's seeing.
Yeah.
You won't get that with other sporting events who may not have competitions as big as that. The World Cup obviously is a mega event.
Yeah.
You understand? So again, corporate Ghana would look at where they can also benefit. And it is always the Black Stars because it's a huge brand.
Yeah.
I mean, Ghana going to the World Cup is huge. It's a big deal. So everybody wants to associate with
This
it.
is Sporty FM. The
You know,
voice
so
of sport.
again, you know, on the marketing side of things, nobody would want to sponsor a brand that will not give him the visibility or the mileage he needs. It's difficult sometimes.
Okay. Fair point. Let's go through, Imonza, let's go through some of the other messages. We'll try and see if we can reconnect or connect with Abigail Senasusu. Jones is saying that I hope our FA and the government is seeing what does he say? The fertility over there. They should watch it well. I'm trying to understand what the person is saying, but anyway. This one says, so what happens if you win the draw and you are denied a visa, Ray?
That one, you see, when you win the draw and you attend visa interviews, you have to go and perform. When they ask you what is your name and you suddenly become absent-minded, you seem to forget your own name.
So you are saying that being denied a visa, it's on you.
It's on you.
Okay.
I mean, of course, they'll do everything possible to make sure they take you through. You know, but you would have to convince the councillor that, you know what you are going to do in the US and Canada. What are you going to do? I'm going to support the Black Stars at the World Cup.
Yes.
Any other thing, if you go and tell him I'm going to visit America, I won't come back.
That one there, clearly. Okay. All right. So Justinovic was the one who sent us the message about Robert Mensah, and then he said he got stabbed. That's true. Let me go through. I saw a message earlier. Somebody saying that, well, there's an alternative story to this Robert Mensah business. This one says, imagine what $30 million would do to our league. We can get similar mileage when Kotoko Hearts rep at the Club World Cup. Marvin saying that. Marvin, hi.
Who should get Kotoko and has to go to
They will have to take themselves to the world. You have to perform.
You have to perform
consistently.
You think if Kotoko or Hearts were playing at the Club World Cup, corporate Ghana would have come to support them?
Of course, they will give them money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
this one says the funds we are raising should be used judiciously and not squandered on party enthusiasts, while neutral supporters like myself are left out.
Play the raffle. Play the raffle.
That's why you have to play the raffle. Star 899.
899 hash.
Star 899 hash, and then. Yeah, he says that if he didn't know anybody at the ministry, he wouldn't have made it to Cote d'Ivoire. Charlie, somewhere.
All
right, so that boy Koba from Wager sent us.
But tell him to play
that
the
particular.
Raffle. He can be lucky.
Yeah. But play the raffle, star 899 hash, and you could be lucky. Mensah, we've gone through this one already.
I think there's an audio.
The audio, dear. All right, this one, Joseph from Santa Maria says, okay, I heard Robert Mensah was rather at the center of the fight. Okay, well, anyway. Because all the accounts I have read and heard. Yeah. So if you read Ken Bediako's book on the Ghana Premier League, he talks about Bobby Mensah. Because Bobby Mensah was playing in the league at the time with Dwarfs. And then he mentions it and he cites that.
No, you see, Nathan.
Okay, Ray, the facts that are not contestable.
I'm sending this one to Kawawa.
Okay.
Kawawa should go and look for it for us.
Kawawa, if you are listening, can you just find out the truth behind Bobby Mensah's death? Yes. What is true is that there was a fight and he got stabbed. Yes. But we don't know whether he went breaking up the fight or he was the one who caused it. So Kawawa, that's something.
So there was another angle. I think it happened in Tema.
In
right?
Tema, at least that's also not contestable.
And there was a game before that. I think there was supposed to be a big game between Dwarfs and was it Hearts or Olympics? One of them. Or Gapuha. One of them. Immortal, if you can help me. He was supposed to have been imposed days after he was killed.
Yes.
Right? Days after he was killed. And he was at the drinking bar. Enjoying his beer. And then he was attacked.
He was attacked.
Yes. So he was attacked.
So that's the story you heard.
That's the story I heard.
No problem.
And the attacker attacked him for non-footballing reasons.
For non-footballing reasons. Okay, we'll have to dig into it.
So Kawa will do the job for us. Kawa will find this one for us.
This one says, I'm begging the minister should be careful about the food that... Charlie, what is all this?
Food?
I don't know. It says they should be careful about the food that they eat, the water they should drink, and coconut. And Charlie...
we are going back to Brazil. You know, Brazil, there are all sorts of stories.
Yeah.
Somebody had to direct the chef somewhere and collected money. We had to buy coconut for.
Okay, somebody's asking what's the latest with Daniel Kofiche. Kofiche, the last time I checked, I think he was recovering from injury. As for the World Cup, dear, Kofiche is not going to the World Cup. I don't think he's fit enough to go. So that is the story. All right. Okay, let's take some calls. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. Give us a call. I don't know what you have on your mind. Yeah, Ray.
Yeah, so Nathan, my question still stands. If we were to build a new facility, a new sports stadium, magnificent, glamorous, state of the art, we're supposed to name it after one footballer.
After one footballer. Who should we name it after? Okay, no problem. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. Give us a call. This is the Sporty Breakfast. You can equally send us a WhatsApp message 054-257-1061, or you can call the other number 030-279-4805. 4805. I mean, we've said a lot of things this morning. I don't know what you are interested in. So give us a call. Let me know. You can even talk about Mo Salah if you like. And Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is going to the US to play. Mo Salah is leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. So you can give us a call. I don't know which of the things tickle your fancy, but give us a call. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. Let me go through a message here. This one says, talking about stadia and their naming, I saw the Kigali Pele Stadium in Rwanda. It was named after the legendary Brazilian. Okay, so so that's that. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. You can give us a call and share your thoughts with us. We've touched a bit on the Black Stars. Ray spoken about the Raffle. Mo Salah is leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. Antoine Griezmann is leaving Atletico Madrid at the end of the season. Which of these things do you want to talk about? You can even talk about maybe the World Cup, right? Mm-hmm. The plan to, get people to go and watch. I don't know what you make of that. You can even talk about the Black Stars and their upcoming friendly. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that. You can give us a call, 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. Okay. Okay, this message, I think we've gone through this one already, right? We've gone through this one already. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. You can give us a call. Would love to hear from you. Hello? Hello? Okay, I don't know whether the caller is in.
This is Sporty FM, the voice of sport.
Okay, I think we have a caller. Hello? Hello? Okay, 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. In terms of others from the Black Stars camp, we've touched on that already. Ransford Yeboah Koenigsdorfer has replaced Iñaki Williams and Brandon Thomas Asante. So the two players got knocks over the weekend. They couldn't make it to the camp, and so Ransford Yeboah Koenigsdorfer is the one who has been called up by Otto Addo to come in and replace these two. Okay, so let me see if I have a caller. Hello? Hello? All right, not yet. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. Ray, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, so on Robert Mensah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I've chanced on an article written by Fifi Anaman. Okay,
we have a caller? I think we do. Hello?
Yeah, Nathan.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, by God's grace.
Okay.
I'm doing fine. Yeah, you good hearing Raymond. Charlie, the way Raymond the champion this rapport in
there. Emmanuel, please go ahead.
Not long ago, we had this understanding about some Raffle in this country. Mm-hmm. Not long ago.
Yeah.
So we hope this one will not be something like that. No. We are all going to it. So we hope. We are hoping and praying. It will not be like the other Raffle that the sports minister went to sit in. Mm-hmm. And later he said that he doesn't know what we are doing. You, the Macamedi. Later, yesterday, we were putting some figures about the Austrians, their sports center and all those stuff. Mm-hmm. Later, from the look of things, our leaders are very, very wicked.
Why? What
Later, our leaders don't wish us good. They are very, very, very wicked. See, Nathan, I went to check the thing, Charlie. See how much it is to be the Botema Sports Complex.
I'll have to. I can't. But I have
every
to.
Every time we see, every time that something like this come up, we refer to that. See, our leaders are very, very wicked. They don't wish us well. They are very, 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 very wicked. Hey, this country, you use over $100 million to do this Botema. Hey, Look at a stadium that you said their stadium, the renovation cost of 30 million.
Yeah, it was almost, let's say, 40 million euros.
I beg you, the Lagos Stadium, how much they finish them? And still, it's not ready to host a Grade A CAF official match. Hey, hey, and people and they said they were coming to look into this. It's how far is the process of doing the route in this?
We don't know. I mean,
how they call it,
the last update, Ray. I think the last update we got from the AG concerning the trying to find the name, the African Games. I think they said that
as we speak, investigation. A committee was set up to do forensic audit.
Committee
expenses surrounding the African
Mm-hmm.
Games.
To bring to
the final stage.
The committee's work is in the final stage. Okay, all right. Emmanuel, follow up for you. According to what Raymond is saying, it looks like the committee's work is about wrapping up, and then they'll submit their reports. We'll keep an eye on that and keep you updated.
Our leaders are very, very wicked. They are very, very wicked. Have a good morning.
Okay, all right. 845 054 257 1061 054 257 1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. Give us a call. I don't know what's on your mind. Let's hear from our listeners. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
My name is King Cash, calling from Kaswa.
Your name is what?
King Cash.
King.
The Money King.
Okay. Please go.
You've never come across that name.
Oh, no. It's just an interesting name, King Cash. Anyway, please, let's hear from you.
Okay, we say the Liverpoolians, we say good luck to Mohamed Salah. Legacy World League. And Black Stars, one coach, 18 contingents. Are they going to win the World Cup or what? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm asking you. I'm asking. I say one coach, 18 contingents.
18,
going to win the World Cup for us?
If you say 18 contingents, like, how do you mean? I don't quite get you.
I mean, backroom staffs, 18 for the coach. Are we going to win the World Cup for Ghanaians?
But backroom staffs for football teams are very large. It's nothing strange.
Oh, if you have a proper coach, I don't think you need 18. How many
the best
players
coach,
are we taking to the World Cup?
Before we even answer that one, you see, the idea that the backroom staff is very large and it's standard for a lot of national teams. You understand? It's very standard that backroom staff is it's like always a lot of people. So it's nothing strange. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's move on to question 2. What was question 2?
Question 2.
Yes, you are asking something. I think yes. You asked how many players were going to. Well, FIFA says every team has to bring 26 players. So you name 26 players. 26 plus 3, Ray. Plus 3 as what? Standby?
Yeah, standby.
So 26 players and then 3 on a standby list.
I heard you mentioning a certain Raffle. What was it about?
Ray, that's your beat. He says he heard about the Raffle.
Yeah, so the Raffle is supposed to get Ghanaians who take part, if they eventually become winners, to get them to United States and Canada to go and watch the Black Stars at the World Cup. So it's a raffle that's been rolled out by the government of Ghana. So between the Sports Ministry and the Finance Ministry, they are putting together this raffle so that Ghanaians who participate and eventually get picked as winners will get a chance to go and watch the Black Stars and support them at the World Cup in Canada and USA. It's an all-expense-paid trip if you become one of the winners. So if you want to take part, dial *899# *899#, and then you follow the prompts.
Okay, well, me, I'm not interested in raffle, but my advice to all Ghanaians is that if you want to join this raffle, join the scenario of the World Cup. If you don't qualify straight ahead, you know the procedure. It will be long. Ghana is longer than Africa. Have a good morning.
What was it?
Anyway, it's fine. You.
But no, as for the raffle, if you won't play, don't come and if you won't carry the team, don't come and discourage those of us who want to carry it.
Okay, let me take this caller.
That's why you are playing.
No problem. Let me take this caller. Hello.
Ghana is larger than Africa. Good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you are calling from, please.
Gabriel,
Gabriel, please go ahead. I saw your video.
Yes. Oh, the guy looks like me. I wasn't the one.
It wasn't you.
Gamel threatened me.
The second guy wasn't me.
Ray said what Gamel threatened you.
He threatened me.
Okay. Okay, you take it easy.
And I embarrassed him.
Okay, take it easy. You let Gamel make his point. We'll get into that later. Gamel, please go ahead.
About Mo Salah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very pained. I mean, this has happened to one of our own as an African, you know. I don't know if the EPL will remember him.
Oh, why wouldn't the Premier League will always remember him?
Yeah, I don't know for how long Liverpool continue to remember him, but I would have wished, you know, when our elders said you should leave when the applause is high, they knew what they were saying. If he had left last year after winning the I thought that would have been his highest mark. You know, a few months ago, that controversy he had with the club, I'm just hoping those with power do not personalize it and then still recognize him as the most like he is. Because, I mean, we know what he has done to the EPL and then Liverpool. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but personally, I admire him. If Ghana wasn't playing the AFCON, I would have wished he carries the AFCON to cement everything. But now Ghana is in the AFCON and Burkina Faso. I wouldn't wish Egypt to lift. No, sorry, Burkina Faso is not part of the World Cup, but I wouldn't wish Egypt to lift the World Cup ahead of Ghana. So he should be in the EPL and then we'll celebrate him. And then in Egypt too, I know they know what to do best for him. And talking about the Black Stars.
Yep.
I'm pained, you know, looking at our squad. Taking into consideration our midfield. This guy, what's his name? Ashmeru, is he injured?
Majid has been injured for a while. He's just coming back.
Oh, Charlie.
He's getting small minutes.
Because if we don't take care, that's not my wish. But if we don't take care, we will suffer the way Arsenal suffered against City over the weekend. We don't have progress of the ball. So when we have teams that want to give us that mid-block level, we'll struggle. Sibo is a bit static. He knows how to win the ball, but anytime he wins it, he's looking for Partey to give to him. But for how long can Partey carry us? You know, we know Partey has his breaking the lines, breaking the heart, his things. But then, for how long can Partey do it alone? So I would wish we had ball progressing midfielder. Sometimes Kudus does that. But let's hope the coach will be willing to put Kudus in the middle instead of opening him wide in the rings. I believe we have a lot of wingers. Okay. So in this game, he should try to, consider Kudus in the middle because we are lacking in the middle. Okay. I won't lie to you.
Okay.
That's my own perspective. I don't know. And you see the guy who got in there during the friendlies, is it Francis Abu?
Yes.
Is he back?
Oh no, I mean he's now recovering. Remember, it was a double fracture, so he's now recovering.
Yeah, that guy too was good. I mean, doing that. But right now, when he takes the ball, Partey, okay, let's hope for the best. We want to make Ghana go far. Well, I know there'll be fan packs. The further we go, the more interesting Ghana go sweet. We will not go World Cup.
That's true.
But we'll enjoy the steals over here.
If it's so, we all will enjoy some.
And I know Sporty will put up a very wonderful package for us. We are waiting for it.
No problem.
Okay.
We have you covered.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much. 8:52. This is still the Sporty Breakfast. You can give us a call, 054-257-1061. You can equally send us a WhatsApp message, 054-257-1061. Let me take this caller. Hello?
Hello, Nathan Michelle.
So, Michael.
Oh, Darry, where are you calling from?
Oh, I thought it was Michael. Sounds like Michael. Collins, please go ahead. Where are you calling us from?
Oh, I'm at Madina.
Okay, all right, please go ahead.
Yeah, and I'm sure Santos will give my son a chosen now. After my exam, I'm simple. But anything to for Jet. empty. That's my summer one. Oh, the man Champions League in Japan.
Okay.
And I hope in Africa to go by my man. It is taken half.
All right. Thank you so much, Collins. 054-257-1061, 054-257-1061. This is the Sporty Breakfast. Let me take this caller. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, my name is Edward.
Okay, Edward.
I'm not calling to but I'm calling to raise a fight with Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
He came and stood against us. Then afterwards, he chopped our buffet too.
He did what exactly?
Yeah. No, you were against us now. They scored us. Oh, why you chop on the buffet?
What? He chops on buffet. Ray, can you explain yourself?
I remember. You know, Arsenal fans came to party.
Uh-huh.
So they had a buffet table.
Uh-huh.
Different. Charlie, look, that buffet proper like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Different these days.
Yeah. Where you go chop some?
When they lost, they couldn't eat their food. So I ate it.
So you decided to take it upon yourself to go and eat.
No, they couldn't eat. Ask Baba. They couldn't eat their own food. They brought their own food and drinks. They couldn't eat and drink. They were weeping.
Edward is very unhappy that he went.
For them to lose, so I also.
Okay, no problem. I'll discuss it with my bosses to see what we can do.
All right.
Okay. Ray, oh no. Why?
Serious buffet that people bring.
You let me take this caller. let me take this caller before we go to Austria. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Nathan.
Yes.
Charlie, we show me station be away you mammy from and now then baby I'm a die and yes sorry for me.
Okay.
I swear I try your life. When the time we hear your program we try to go reach I would do the life. You go come today I don't know. But I enter make I go.
No problem. Please go ahead. What's your name and where are you?
Charlie, my name is Fred. I'm from Adoso. I'm a Baba.
Okay, all right, Fred. Please go ahead.
Yeah. You know something?
Yeah.
My happiest day, many jeep, Charlie, Gadiola, me appointee, just a Christmas meeting going on. They will see us now. I don't know why this Chelsea managers go carry something to make a candy Chelsea bench. So, coach way go and time, go no, they sit out there, not in the sun and I'm team. Just an idea who has sound to me. Where you make a ship 1, 2, 3 on the Quadri Cup. Thank you, Gadiola. You know, I must have a can
Yeah, that's the part. Thank you for calling. Thank you, Fred. All right, let's take one more call, and then we'll see if we can connect with Abigail Senasusu, who is in the lovely city of Vienna. I haven't been to Vienna before, but when I read accounts or when people tell me about Vienna, they say it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, Austria is very clean, very clean.
Have you been to Austria before?
No.
You haven't? Okay,
I haven't been
so
there
that's the two of us. That makes the two of us, right?
Yeah.
We need to go to Austria and go and see the lovely things in Austria. Yeah. You know, back in the day, it was the European capital of art and culture. Yeah, music and all of those things. And how do I even say? Yeah, music. Well, you had some football philosophy also developing on that side of Europe. So that's quite interesting. Let me take this final caller and then we proceed. Hello? Yes. Michael.
I'm still at Labadi.
You are still at Labadi?
Yeah,
thank you. Let's hear from you, Michael.
You see, when Emmanuel Cass in Christopher Nino, Cass said, do, we need this team. It's simple, we need this team. And we also some of the construction ends Happel Stadium.
The ends Happel Stadium.
Yeah.
Construction. The reconstruction was 40 million euros.
And at Happel Stadium, the renovation, and renovation is saying.
Okay, renovation. I need to go through my archives. Make sure that I amount.
Matter, it's more than ECGC. We need this team. Matter.
Hey.
Oh, no correct. Eugene Stadium is saying. But the man is saying,
multi-purpose one and acquisition. Stadium bed pan who could be between the article and Sato Stadium. And from a question, you know, my and some Batabasano. And I was seeing goosebumps on foul.
Oh no, it's I just read, you know, but I get you. McKinley and Missing. Anyway, and I'm saying.
So to
them,
but I was still it's power leadership to me. We are now called the more camping days.
Yes. The football campus.
Pram,
there's a gusu. And yeah, gusu.
You will be any drama walk country who are but who then the board and bed 10 years. One difference, no. You see the difference?
Yeah.
On my mind, from the body, you take your bubble and check it now. So, it's your uncle, Siana, because what prepare? What prepare?
Yeah.
I got to be 40 million. I will construct that. Would you really do you? Would you almost get 200 some massa? Again, if it's Ghana, Krum Hackers in footballing nation, we need one stadium. Proper stadium back where they have the hand you go see the games for her. Stadium, let's say 2008 is the same. And then how can I meet you? And then I'm can be from but just not discussion.
Yeah.
But I think any man will come and say, you know, I say, man, on the Dafa. But I say, yeah. But you
yeah,
but I was Sanka.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Michael, how you are back on?
I just don't kind. You know now. Campus coming in. It's sooner. I will be clean. But I know the same result.
Yes.
The agency. Up on as a player
now. Okay, I'll check and confirm before the show.
Oji Afcon as a player and also Oji Afcon as a coach. Then he's the only person who was in the momentum.
Okay.
He's the only person. One of them to say, so to me, Afcon as a player there because means Oji Afcon as a coach, but then means Oji
yes,
Afcon
because
as a
he
player.
coached 63, 65, 82.
Okay, if you need to be Oji as a player, okay. But then,
because on no ball between 1950 and 61. Saturday and J Afcon.
Okay.
And then he coached. Oriya no coaching team, and then we won.
No problem. But then also can put the Wayama down or Sanka. For editors back. And many after. But then next to no, Charlie, and got some man with you know. And then you do fasting. The real papa. You see the news, you know, pushing get them. You see, son, that you cry call.
Oh.
Now, I'm sure. Now, you're not going to
none of whom fan a cacra about Samba. Yamiadum,
control of the draw.
Michael, thank you so much. 2 minutes after 9. Let's put a pause on the calls. All right. So it looks like people are. So yesterday I decided to just talk about the Ernst Happel Stadium, and I was sharing a few facts and figures. You know, it looks like people are saying that so other countries are spending not a lot, but they are putting things together. How come we seem to spend so much and we don't have a lot to, you know, to our name? Let me take this final caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good. Sorry. Okay, Ellie, please go ahead.
Although I'm just starting yesterday that Mensah is leaving this way. I don't know. I didn't wish him to leave this way because after signing the deal, I thought Liverpool could have allowed him to end the 2-year contract, but, you know, because of the manager and all this.
Okay.
Oh, but Mensah, at the right time, we'll have this argument about Mensah. He will go down as, for me, statistics and everything, he will go down as the greatest winger ever in the Premier League.
I see. I know a lot of people who share that same opinion.
Oh, yeah. Because with the numbers to win PFA Player of the Year 3 times, nobody has done it. And to win the golden boot for 4 times. And the numbers is for it. So people were talking about Ronaldo. But if you want to talk about longevity and the impact on the Premier League, Salah has done more than Ronaldo with numbers. Well, Ronaldo made an impact, but it was very short. And his second coming didn't go well with Man United the second coming. We want to talk about the winger at the number 11.
Yeah.
The greatest winger in the Premier League. Salah, nobody can do all-time Premier League first 11 without putting Mo Salah over there. It would be very, I would debate anybody any day because the guy has that. He's an African, so that we can play all these things. If Mo Salah were to be an English player by now, I'm sure he would have been one of their greatest players ever in the Premier League. Because if you continue to hear people like Michael Owen and all these guys and David Beckham, when we want to talk about Premier League and impact on the Premier League, these two players haven't come here, Salah, and you know it. Even in Liverpool, he should be our greatest player ever. Gerrard has made an impact, but Gerrard numbers wise and impact, but Gerrard doesn't come close to Mo Salah. Yes, I'm a Liverpool fan from 2005 to this. Gerrard did it before. But with the something that Salah will come, everything that Gerrard was, Salah has won and won more.
Okay.
Yeah, and Salah has won 2 Premier League titles. Gerrard did not win the Premier League title, but Gerrard is in the Premier League Hall of Fame. And you can imagine, somebody who hasn't won the Premier League, but it's in the Hall of Fame, which means he had an impact, but Salah has done more.
Mm-hmm.
And with the Black Stars, I pray that we do well. But what people are talking, Nathan, I always tell you that this country called Ghana, both NDC and NPK, these will not help this country. Yesterday, you were talking about the stadium. I've always been saying that in this 21st century, 2026, Ghana doesn't have any more than one stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
So, it's a sad one day we have to sit down and cry as a nation. No, it's very bad because it's Senegal now have a modern stadium built by Alliance Insurance for them from Germany.
Yeah.
Called Alliance Arena. You see, and in Côte d'Ivoire, when they hosted, I've seen the stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
We're so proud of ourselves that Ghana's Wembley. How can you compare this as possible as Ghana's Wembley? We work too much for the Ghanaians. We must demand for a modern stadium. We've come a long way as a football nation. Because the country that has brought Real Madrid, Santos, Pele, and go to Ghana before, we don't have a modern stadium. Yes, what I don't understand, I didn't think about. Because we wasted over $200 million on this All African Games. People they don't have the figures with me. It's more than $200 million.
Of course, I was just trying to remember the exact, but it's over 200, about $230
million. Yes.
Yeah, over 230. But it was over 200 billion. That is true.
It was over 200 million. I was following everything, and we used over $80 million to complete the Lagos Sports Stadium. We first started this thing. We used only $80 million to complete something that was almost 80% done. We used only $80 million to complete the 20%.
Mm-hmm.
We are following all this. So this country, we put to get around. So are you trying to tell me that Ghana, can't we use $250 million, $200 million to get a modernized stadium? Later. Because if they said Tottenham was their stadium is £1 billion.
Yeah.
Maybe we might not build the £1 billion. But you can say that when we say we want to build a modern stadium for Ghana.
A modern stadium shouldn't cost us £1 billion, and we should be able to build one at least that should be able to host national team matches, senior national team matches.
And Tottenham Stadium is very big. It can do so many things. We cannot do that. If we have $200 million or £200 million, we can get a very nice stadium. I'm not sure the Alliance Stadium at Senegal is more than $250 million. I'm not sure. I've got that my findings, but I'm not sure. But we live in this country, and we use the maintenance fee that we use with old figures to do maintenance. It's even more than the money that was used to build the thing.
Mm-hmm.
See, Alliance, you said you used close to 40 million euros to refurbish a store that was built in 1928.
Yeah, that's true.
It has been there for a very long time, so they wanted to refurbish it, and they used 40 million euros.
Yeah, they reconstructed it for the Euros in 2008.
Yeah, you see, that was 40 million to model because the thing was from 1928.
Yeah, of course. So it was outdated. Yes, it was outdated.
You see, so it was close to 100 years. So they need to refurbish it for for the current trend. That's why they use that almost close to 40 million euros to make it more modern for the Euros 2008. So I don't know. When I wake up, so I see the zero. You may have been following from CFM, Raymond. They used to call him the king is naked. I used to follow him. I followed all of you not today. I've been listening to you guys. You guys are like the past. You guys used to support the local game, Ghana football. But then people at the helm, they don't know the right. That's why I was saying that Ketokeko went to study in the case of Liverpool. He saw Anfield. He was there before. He saw Anfield. It's the Anfield standard what we are doing here. He saw so many local stadiums in Liverpool. For someone to study abroad means that you have a knowledge. But you come here and we are doing the same thing. When you want to see what it is, when you come, I expect that maybe by the time you leave power, you force the government to build a modern stadium. One day we say that it's Ketokeko who it was doing his routine that will be different. Then your name will be there forever. Am I lying? So that we can remember you forever and ever.
Yeah.
But you are here, but you also control, because it's the government work. But it's the FPR have to force the government to do. Nathan, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
All right, Ellie, thank you so much. All right, 054-257-1061. It's 9 minutes after 9. We'll see if we can connect with Abigail. Okay, we are trying to see if we can connect with Abigail. She is in Vienna, the lovely city of Vienna. With the Black Stars, checking and giving us reports and seeing how they are getting ready for that. Let me take this final caller. Your messages are equally welcome. 054-257-1061. Let me take this caller. Hello.
Nathan.
Yes.
I beg for 10 seconds. See, what they tell me this year, they say they're going to build a mini stadium.
Sporty FM.
That's what is busting my brain.
That is what?
That's what is busting my brain.
That they are going to build what?
Mini stadiums.
Okay.
Do we need that? Do we need that now? Is it by force that every region has to get a stadium? See, this morning, I don't know, but something's doing me.
Take it easy.
No, confirm me.
Take it easy.
Okay. No, confirm me. See, you watch the shows that they are doing the shows that they are doing in the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
The revenue it will bring to the nation.
Yeah. Easy, Emmanuel. Take it easy.
What kind of country is this? What kind of country is this? Hey, my heart.
All right, just take it easy. Please go and drink some water and take it easy. Rich, boys charge, pal.
No, I mean, sometimes we understand, okay, but again, listeners must understand that in this part of the world, we process things differently. We understand things differently and we handle things differently, especially when it comes to sports. I always say that when it comes to sports infrastructure, maybe we don't see the other benefits of the facility beyond football. That is why we sometimes construct it the way we do, and that is why we sometimes build it and then after a while we leave it to deteriorate. And I'm sure those who do the construction will again look at all of those things and say, well, even if we pad the figures a bit and we put up whatever we put up, nobody will come after us. Nobody will come and scrutinize us. You understand? And so the thinking is always different around how we do some of these things. And that's why the last time the president expressed shock as to how much is spent to build certain facilities and how much the TNA was built for.
Yeah.
He now proposed that we should build a lot of TNA-styled facilities at that cost. I'm sure it is now beginning to sink in that all these years we've been shortchanged. All these years we've wasted money on projects that look different on paper, and the final work looks really horrible. But man, per the scope that we were given when they did the sword cutting, that is not the bottom one that is there, for the same amount. Okay, that is not what was proposed. But that same figure was expended on what we see there today, almost a cut down scope. Okay, so how we see things here on the African continent, and how we see infrastructure. Look, Nathan.
Yeah.
The first thing that comes to mind when it comes to infrastructure is how much A or B or the contractor or whoever is giving the contract can make. That seems to be the case. How much padding we can do to make sure, other people benefit, despite not being key players. That is how we see things. Elsewhere, it is about the job. It's about the deliverable, the end product. But unfortunately for us, Nathan, and that is the truth. The cost of some of this infrastructure compared to the work that is actually on ground, they are never in tandem. They are never close to what you expect. And so I'm saying that it's our thinking, it's our way of doing things. The day we begin to see some of these things as legacy projects for future, have proper maintenance plans and all, and only think about living that legacy and not benefiting from the legacy financially, the day we start thinking like that, we'll change the way we construct things. Until then, we'll continue going in circles around some of it. We'll continue like this for a very long time. Because, I mean, the first interest is how much can we make? That's always the preceding interest.
But Ray, look, I understand you. Human beings by default, we are selfish. But the point is that, how about just getting the work done?
Yeah, so they'll get the work done. Of course they'll get the work done.
So the people supervising the work, are they also not ensuring that the right thing must be done? For example, I don't understand. I think one of the callers was talking about the fact that and I think you said it, we build the facilities not thinking about, will this actually be helpful? Will this help us? Will this seek to serve the greater theme of sports development? So we built all kinds of facilities, and then we realized that they are inadequate. For example, this craze of spluttering astroturfs all around. I mean,
again, it was a project. Money was allocated.
Or we want to do some of like the youth resource centers. We are still struggling. This morning I listened to the Honorable George Opariado Pablo talking about the fact that there's no allocation. So the youth resource centers can't be completed this year. Meanwhile, we've sunk money into them.
Where's the contractor?
And what even tickles me, but I find it weird. We seem to, I don't know whether we don't understand the weight of some of the amounts we mention. We mention them as though it's like chicken change. Yeah. Oh, $200 million. What? Yeah. If you were pumping $200 million into setting up a facility, bro, the facility would look like a $200 million facility.
Absolutely. And that's why people say Boteman doesn't look like $145 million facility. It doesn't. Because, you see, let me take you back to
Boteman. There are large parts that are not done.
Nathan, let me take you back to Boteman. So that facility, during the shortcut, we were told was going to be a 50,000 capacity stadium. Okay. We were told the facility was going to house a 400-meter 6-lane athletics warm-up track with playing field for football, washrooms for male, female, spectator stand for 500 people, 1,000-seater competition swimming pool collapsible to 500, 8-seater, 8-lane competition swimming pool, 500-seater temporary dome, handball, judo, karate, taekwondo, etc. Dome. 1,000-seater multi-purpose hall to take care of badminton, boxing, volleyball, weightlifting. 5 tennis courts, 5 tennis court complex, including 1,000-seater center court, covered spectator stand with VIP viewing stand, space for children's playing ground. That was all part of the scope for a $145 million project. What we see there, is there anywhere close to the scope that was defined at the shortcutting of that project? So, what happened? You know, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it has to do with how we think. What we feel should really give us the results, we are not paying attention to. But what we can benefit in terms of personal benefits seems to be the motivator ahead of the long-term legacy and the long-lasting, you know, infrastructure that will be there for those who want to take part in those sport disciplines. I mean, what should guide them to get to the next level? We're not always thinking about that. We're always thinking about, I mean, it's an infrastructure project. Okay, who's getting the contract? Who's getting this? Who's getting that? That seems to precede everything. So eventually, Nathan, we get shortchanged. Okay, eventually we get shortchanged as a nation until we change the mindset and we change the way we do things. Nathan, why is it that when it comes to projects like this, everybody, you know, everybody wants to get it. Everybody wants to grab it. Why? Is the interest really to leave a legacy for the nation? Or to leave a legacy for sportsmen? Or it's really about making profit? Of course, as a contractor, you want to make profit, yes. But when that becomes the overriding aim, I mean, some of these things then tend somewhere. And that's why some of us are really curious about the outcome of the forensic audit on African Games. Because we want to know if indeed $34 million for the University of Ghana Sports Stadium is actually value for money. We again want to know if $145 million
for Boteman
is value for money. I mean, we are interested because Charlie Nathan, you know, and so when you hear, oh, we are going to build infrastructure again, then everybody says, what kind of infrastructure? How much is going to be spent on it? The next question is how much? Because it's happened over and over again.
Yeah, that's true.
People are getting tired. We are all getting tired. We are getting fed up. You know, but it's the mindset. It has to change. It got to change. Otherwise, Nathan, we would always get facilities we can't boast of. We would always put up infrastructure we can't. You know, that would leave us in situations where later on, even getting playing surfaces for our games, we would have to go and beg. You know, I mean, it's worrying. I remember last time there was a conversation around Accra Sports Stadium and Esipon. Monies were released or monies were allocated for the refurbishment or reconstruction or renovation, and only the roof was done. You know, I mean, Nathan, it's when it comes to projects like this, maybe the politicians must just stay out of it. No, listen, that's it. Maybe the politicians must just step aside and leave the construction of some of these things to maybe a private group. I remember during COVID, there was a private sector led hospital project. You remember?
Yeah.
Did they see you through?
Which one was this?
The COVID-19.
Yeah. They did not. They finished it. Yes. I remember. It was private. I think it was crowd-funded and people contributed.
Did they deliver?
Yes.
Did they deliver?
Yes.
Good. How much did they spend? Let's take the same model, put it in a public space. They'll tell you that money is not enough. Whatever was used to build that infectious center, that's what was saying these people.
Yes.
Whatever amount they spent on that project, let's give the same amount of money. Let's put that same amount of money in the public space and say, oh, let's build one and let it be run or let it be managed by, say, a ministry or something. Nathan, you hear all sorts of stories, how the project is not moving smoothly, how the project has stalled because of lack of funds, and you ask, say, the same amount of funds, they may not be able to give you same. You know, and for me, that's why some of these matters, we leave it, because from where some of us sit. Nathan, when I'm talking about these figures, you know, with my background as a project manager, I know how some of these things play out.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, especially the padding. We move on. We just hope that where we are now, sports fund coming in, we all know there's a challenge in sports, and we know it's a money problem. So if we get money now, with Honorable Kofi Adams and the likes, I am not sure that they are going to award any contract to anybody who will shortchange the nation. I am not sure they'll leave the supervisory role for anybody to be messing around with the funds, only to come back to the ministry and say they don't have enough funds to complete the project. Where we are now, in terms of the reset agenda, we need value for money.
Yeah, that's true.
And we want to see infrastructure that would serve generations. We are talking about Interpel today. When did it start? What was it built? 1920s?
1928.
Yes. And today,
it was built, I think, between 29 and...
we are talking about Interpel hosting a friendly game Ghana is going to play. I mean, so we should always be thinking about the future when we are constructing some of these things. And, you know, let's stop there.
So the Interpel was built between 1929 and 1931. It was built in 23 months.
Yeah, Nathan. So there are people who set out to do things for the future.
Yep.
And there are some who do it anyhow and leave it. Next 2, 3, 4 years, I'm sure we'll be having a conversation around raising funds to possibly expand Boteman, or possibly fix a few things that are broken, or possibly do a new construction of something. I mean, because what was expected to be the case right from initiation was not done at the time they said the project was completed.
That's true.
So we'll continue lamenting about our sports infrastructure. We'll continue lamenting. We'll continue asking ourselves, why don't we have tennis courts? Why don't we have basketball arenas? Why don't we have this? Why don't we have that? We'll continue. Whoever gets the job should give us value for money. That's all we're asking for. So maybe we'll have to set up a public interest committee, or that will be overseeing some of these developments.
Yeah.
But I thought that was supposed to be the work of the National Development Planning, NDPC.
Yeah.
Commission or something, right? Some of these things they should be interested. Or they don't have any role to play when it comes to sports infrastructure.
I agree. I'm sure. Look, I don't know. I'm sure there's a certain broad plan, and you are right. Sporting infrastructure has to be part of, you know, the
National Development Planning Committee.
Yes, it has to be part of the script when we talk about national development.
Because all of these things, Boteman is there. It will be in use for the next, foreseeable number of years. It should be at a certain level where it's shock-proof. No matter how many people go in and come out, the facility is still looking...
Of course. It has to make sense. I mean, it has to still function.
Absolutely.
Despite the number of activities, it should be able to withstand a lot of shock.
Pressure,
because the best sporting facilities, when we see them during competitions, they are holding up brilliantly.
Yeah.
They are handling the weight. So if Paris hosts an Olympic Games, the Stade de France in Saint-Denis, all these facilities, no stress. They should be able to host.
It should be fine. I mean, host back-to-back competitions. So we are very interested in what happens with these new projects. Okay. The new projects. President says every region will have a sports facility. Fine. Fair. If that is the need, no problem. We would support government to do that. But Nathan, we want to see a $16 million structure and say, yes, this is...
Yes, when we see it, we should know that this is a $16 million structure.
Nathan, a scoreboard that was built for $700,000 at the University of Ghana Stadium was blown away by one wind. No, I mean, someone should help us understand how that even happens.
Mm-hmm.
As much as $700,000 on a scoreboard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not there. When was the last time you went to the University of Ghana? The scoreboard is condemned.
It's not there. It's not there at all.
After that heavy storm, that carried the scoreboard away. Nathan, value for money. So a stadium that is supposed to be used for years, that scoreboard is supposed to be maintained for years, is carried away by one wind. You know, what kind of building, how do you call it? what kind of structure was put up to hold that scoreboard?
Because the scoreboard is a critical part of any stadium's architecture.
Yeah, so $34 million and the scoreboard
$700,000 gone.
No, I mean a $34 million facility.
Doesn't have a scoreboard.
Doesn't have a scoreboard because the $700,000 scoreboard was carried away by wind. Yeah, that is how we control things in this space. You know, Nathan. So, and we can't replace it because there's no money. There's no money. So, Nathan, that's what I'm saying. It's a mindset thing. We change the mindset, we change things. We change our mindset, we change things. If Nathan is giving me a contract and Nathan is not asking me for anything, I am sure I'll be fully committed to delivering what I have to deliver within the budget I've given. But if I now have to take care of Imota, take care of Ayanga, take care of Nathan, just because they are doing me a favor by giving me a contract. Well, I mean, I'll end up doing work with the rest of the money that is left for me. Oh no, it's as simple as that. You know, there was talk about University of Ghana, the hostels that were refurbished with air conditions and all. The cost of renovating those facilities even cost more than the entire building that was put up. We're talking about $16 million.
Yeah. I remember the amount, $16 million.
How much those facilities?
And then we spent another 15 feeding people, right?
You know, Charlie, Nathan, see, I'm saying that it's a mindset thing. Later today, I hear we are going to launch the senior athletics.
Yes, that's happening later tonight.
Honorable Bar Husseini and his people. Mr. Bar Husseini and his people.
Yes,
that's what's going to happen later today.
Yes, that's what's happening later today. Kara will be there. Eustace Niakwe will be there. Kelvin Owusu-Ansah, they will be the men, the strong men on the ground.
And some of us are hoping that.
I'm sure you'll be there too.
Yes. With what we've seen with the African Games, there's a template of how not to organize competitions of this nature. And I know that Honorable Sports Minister who will be holding his pen and his paper and be checking everything. See, when Honorable wears his spectacles and is looking through the documents, even if you haven't dotted an I, he can see. He'll dot it for you. I am hoping that you make sure nobody repeats a single thing that happened with the African Games. And I am sure, you see, the likes of Bar Husseini, they know their stuff. I'm just hoping that we finish this tournament without any issues. There's quite a huge budget going into that.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of money going into that. Let's just make sure we keep things simple and we get value for money from that competition. Whether Ghana is going to win it or not, whether artists are going to do well or not, no problem. But let's just make sure we finish this competition without any scandals. No cooking for $15 million. No refurbishing of hostels
for $16 million.
No owing of hotels after the competition.
Have they paid all those hotels? I'm sure some hotels are still owed.
Forensic audit who know exactly what should have been done. That was in that.
A friend of mine almost got his hotel embroiled in that saga. Yeah, he was approached that we want you to join and use your hotel as one of the places where people will lodge during the African Games. So initially he almost did, but he thought about it and said, listen, later on chasing the money will be a struggle.
Yeah.
So he declined. Yeah. And so when the saga started and there was controversy, he sent me a message to say, bro, I almost signed up. And I said, you really dodged the bullet. Because how are you going to get your money?
You know, so Nathan, I mean, I'm just hoping that Hussein and his people have done all the right things. Because normally with these competitions, we hope. Normally with this kind of competitions, you would always make room for contingencies. I mean, things will come up you don't plan for, no. But when they become too much, they now stretch your budget, and then you now get to a point where, you know, maybe this is a payment you should have done, but you are not able to do it because, you know, you've been overstretched. They should just make sure they do all the right things, and then we'll have a very successful senior athletics championship. That is the African version, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's an African. Let me get the name right, so that we don't.
The Africa Senior Athletics Championship.
Yes. So the African Senior Athletics Championship. It's happening in May, so there's enough time between now and May. It's May, right?
Yes, it's happening.
There's enough time between now and May to make sure we cross our T's and dot our I's. May I trust the Honorable Sports Minister? I know that he will not leave any stone unturned. You look at everything, you check everything, you scrutinize everything. So I'm not sure we'll have another African Games disaster. Everybody is guided. Everybody must be guided. You know. So, Nathan, we only pray that, just like the agric sector, when things go wrong, things are sorted out quickly, just to make sure they get back on track. Health sector. You see, sports is as big as any of all of those. What we feed on, or what would make us heavy, would be infrastructure and the proper path for talent development.
Yeah, that's true.
Fortunately for us, the problem that has bedeviled sports in this country, money, is now being addressed thanks to the formation or the creation of the sports fund.
The sports fund, yeah.
So we are hoping that moving on, sports funding will be easier. Infrastructure development will now become something that concerns everybody, becomes a priority.
Yeah.
And then we get value for money, also becomes one of the key elements of whatever we want to put up. Then those who want to take part in certain sport disciplines growing up will know that there's future for them in sport. I was reading an article the other time talking about how sports could be one of the bridges for unemployment, or one of the tools we can use to fight unemployment.
Yeah.
Sports. And if we prioritize sports and we pay attention to sports, Nathan, when you go to America, how many children are playing, or how many college students are playing the NBA, the NFL too, the NFL, the national NFL, the schools one.
Yeah, college ball.
Lots of them.
Oh yeah. Just recently, I was watching March Madness.
Yeah.
The NCAA March Madness, which is the basketball thing. Look, Ray, it's a big thing. Oh.
Absolutely. So a lot of these kids getting out of school know, well, if it doesn't happen for me in sports, I'm possibly branching into this area. But sports absorbs a lot of them.
Yeah.
How many NBA players? How many WNBA players? How many NFL players? How many soccer players? How many athletes? America would send one of the largest contingents to the Olympics, right? Year after year.
Yeah.
All of those guys earn their living through sports. So we may have to begin to pay attention to our sports as a nation and say, look, the priority we give our economy, let's give sports the same priority. So that sports will not look like every time they have to come and beg corporate Ghana for funds. So sports will not be looking like a beggar. So every time we are begging people, we are begging corporate Ghana, come and support, we are begging. No. Sports should be a standalone economy that should be generating its own funds and even becoming one of the richest. But no, we've left sports to be poor. So Nathan, until we prioritize some of these things and make sure some of the checks and measures we put in place when it comes to the economy and all, we bring some to sports and make sure we invest heavily in sports, I don't see how we deal with unemployment. There are a lot of footballers out there. Today, if I take you to some of the pitches around, you see footballers, you see boys playing football. With some white men standing somewhere trying to look at the best ones and possibly take them out. All sorts of agents, quack, fake, real, all of them are there, looking for something. Athletics, we have talent. So, Nathan, sports fund, game changer, but governments must prioritize sports. If you don't prioritize it, we are not going anywhere. Sports, giving the same attention as the economy, giving the same attention as we give agric, give sports the same attention as we give health. And let's see how well it will do. Last time I went to sports ministry, they've hidden the sports ministry and building somewhere, hidden it somewhere, you can't even see.
I've just sports ministry.
Oh, have you been to sports ministry before?
Yes,
Do you know where it is?
Is it not on the way to the Accra Sports Stadium, or it's been moved?
Oh, do you know where it is?
Yes, when you enter the yard, it's there.
Which yard? Which yard? When you enter the yard, you can point
education ministry.
You can point interior.
Yes.
Only sports, they've hidden it somewhere. Oh. When I'm saying these things, they've hidden the sports somewhere. How is that a priority ministry? A ministry that can fight hunger. Today the Blasters are going to play football. Who is going to take care of them? The state, right? Yes. And 26 people plus backroom staff would all earn a living through that competition. True or false?
Yeah, it's true.
Other sport disciplines can benefit from same. How much have we invested as a nation? Boxers are there. Today, we can't speak about amateur boxing and say, oh, these are amateur boxers who guarantee us titles at the Commonwealth Games. Or Los Angeles 2028, these are the boxers we are preparing to go and win as medals. But we are not investing. At amateur level, Nathan, we are not. So, what happens? What happens to us? So that's why I'm saying that if we want sports to thrive, let's send money to sports. Sports must not be a beggar. For how long will sports be begging? We have to organize fundraisers. Now be begging corporate Ghana with a cap in our hand. We'll now be begging. Nathan, you arrest my feet. See this one, when I continue like this, I'll get attacked. So let me finish. Let me leave it here.
9:41. Ray, you are saying something.
So, I've received a message. But Timan has 2 tennis courts.
Yes.
The plan was to construct 5.
5.
And a center court. Yes, and a center court that was expected to take. Okay, so let me get that for you. 5 tennis court complex, including 1,000-seater center court. So what happened to the remaining? That was the initial project scope. What happened to the remaining?
We've done 2. It's left with 3, including center court.
We have to go and look for new money.
You see, that's the thing. Because we didn't respect the original scope and timeline, and we didn't handle things well. So now, we say we've spent plus $200+ million, and we still don't have anything. So now we have to go and look for more money to come and construct what was originally budgeted for.
Yes. So that is it. That is how we do our things. Yeah. But I'm hoping that moving on, infrastructure development will never be the same. I'm sure we'll get value for money. Every penny will be accounted for. Every penny will be accounted for. And we'll now look at facilities and say, yes, this is what we paid for. You know, it's becoming, you know, I mean, TNA has given us hope, at least.
Yeah.
In terms of spending little and getting more, getting so much more. We'll get there. The president has acknowledged that. So we'll get there.
$9:42. Time check is 9:44. This is still the Sporty breakfast. You're expecting an honorable guest in a bit. But your comments are welcome. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. 054-257-1061. You can send in your comments. We'll see if we can go through a lot more of the WhatsApp messages before we leave. But let's take a spot of music whilst we wait for our guest. I'm told Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah will be joining us in a bit to talk a bit more about the fundraising fundraising in relation to the World Cup and then the World Cup raffle and all of that. 9:44. This is the Sporty breakfast. Let's take a spot of music. When we come back, we will close out the show with matters of fundraising and raffles and World Cup and all of that in between. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Anything sports.
This is extraordinary. Unbelievable.
Sporty FM Gotcha, the voice of sports.
Yes, now I'm fama, and I see now I'm fama. Yes, ayeyo, 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 ayeyo. Yes, ayeyo, 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 yo. Yes, Christo, ayeyo, now I'm fama. Ni patu wa maya sheni moja guwa maya na. Yes, Christo, ayeyo, now I'm fama. Ni patu wa maya sheni moja guwa maya na. Muntutum no da. Missy Muyina, yeah. Munkamfu no, Muntutum no da da. Sini mona matinkwam, ama fahujab. Mona mahujab, she ama ahujab. Bra bra. Aye, send now I'm faman, and I see now I'm faman. Now I'm fama. Yes, Christo, I is now I'm fama. Odini kwantu wa maya sheni moja guwa maya na. Yes, Christo, I is now I'm fama. Odini kwantu wa maya sheni moja guwa maya na. Yes, Christo, I is now I'm fama. Ina ye munkambu no, muntutu no da. Yes, Christo, I is now I'm fama. Ina ye munkambu no, muntutu no da da.
Crosby Mensah joining us on the Sporty Breakfast.
Yeah, last time was on recreation matters.
Yes. Now we are dealing with big ticket items concerning.
We are dealing with money matters.
Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, good morning, and thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
Yeah, by His grace and your prayers, we are surviving, and we are appreciating the hard-working president for his good work.
Great. Well, today we are talking, you are here basically to talk about the fundraiser that happened on Friday and related matters. We hear there's a raffle. Just take us through. Let's go back to Friday. Assuming somebody did not know that there was a fundraiser, in a few minutes, take us through the high points of Friday, and then we'll build the conversation from there.
Few minutes is a bit difficult, but then I'll try. Okay, so our wonderful listeners, as Ghanaians, we are very excited about our very own Black Stars qualifying to the World Cup, that is the 2026 World Cup. The governments are working with the Ghana, that is the GFA, Ghana Football Association. We're doing everything possible to keep the boys fit and ready, very well prepared to meet, the biggest teams in the world. However, we cannot do it alone. And so if you had listened to the president's speech on Friday, he made it very clear that we are excited about it all. We want to give the team the best that we can, but as government, we equally have other important responsibilities, so we cannot do it all. So we are reaching out to well-meaning Ghanaians to come on board and support our Black Stars. Most often, it's very easy for us to criticize them when performance are not, pleasant. But at the same time, I think that when the time comes for us to also extend support to them, we should come together as one family, one nation, and support them. And so we have implemented a number of programs that we believe that Ghanaians in general will come on board. We have also various packages for sponsors that gives them, promotional visibility to be associated with this world stage. And so we are not just focusing on them. If you realize, we had a number of big corporate organizations coming on board. The total budget for this very important program is about $30 million US.
$30 million
US dollars. We are looking at supporting them, have a number of friendly games, so just to prepare them and, in terms of their team spirit and their technical abilities. We are also looking at generally supporting the team in terms of their flying up and down to various countries for their friendly games. We are also looking at, supporting a cross-section of our supporters union. As you already know, Ghana that's the Black Stars without the supporters union is an incomplete team. I am of the view that the national team is one leg of our team, whilst the supporters union happens to be the other leg. And so we cannot just send the national team out there without our favorites, the best national supporters union also going and supporting them. So all this together, in fact, as you already know, the games are being played in 3 countries, in Canada, in Morocco, and in almighty USA. And so it's made the cost a little bit expensive, and it's on the higher side. And so we are inviting everybody, well-meaning Ghanaians, low and high, to come and contribute in your own small way to support the Black Stars to give out their best. If we say football is the heartbeat of the nation, then as a nation, this is the time for us to come together and support our Black Stars. So we have a raffle also in play. And that is, you just pick your phone and dial *988#, and then the prompt, the following will follow, and then you choose whichever is appropriate. In fact, with a minimum of 10 Ghana cedis, it also grants you the opportunity at the draw to also win a fully expenses paid trip to the US or to Canada or to Mexico. And so this is
fully paid. So
fully paid.
So you have people who will win that prize.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Over the years, this platform is noted to be used by, political leaders to influence their supporters, or basically as a political tool. However, under the leadership of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, he feels that every Ghanaian, when it comes to football and the Black Stars, it's a national thing. And so we shouldn't make it a political tool. And so we are using this very platform to support and sponsor as many Ghanaians as possible to also have the opportunity. So irrespective of your political affiliation, once you are able to stake and you win, then you are, good to go. All expenses paid, including your visa, your flight, your accommodation, and your feeding. And so let me use this opportunity to invite all Ghanaians, meaningful Ghanaians, who are happy and willing and ready to support our hardworking team, the Black Stars, to go as far as they can. We are quite hopeful that this year, 2026, they are going to give us nothing but the best. I think if you had listened to the president of the GFA, you realize that this time around, we are quite hopeful. Not a lot of people feel the same, but I've seen the team play, and I think that, yes, they can surprise the majority of Ghanaians. Apart from that, that is the raffle. But then those, in fact, we also...
Can I just mention the short code again?
The short code is star 988 hash. Star 899 hash. Sorry, listeners.
So star 899 hash.
Yeah, 99 hash.
Is it network specific?
No, it's cut across all networks.
Okay, so I've just punched in star 899 hash.
Yes.
What has appeared on my screen? It says Ghana 2026 FIFA World Cup raffle. Option 1, enter raffle. Option 2, check my tickets. Option 3, view prizes. Option 4, T and C. Okay, so which means that if you are new to this, then you have to enter the raffle. So if you press 1, enter raffle, okay, then you're asking self or others, and then anyway, okay, no problem.
But why? Why have you stopped? Continue.
No, I'm doing so that people know that it actually works. Right? Ray, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to
I have a couple of tickets.
Good.
You have a couple of tickets. No problem. That's good. That's good. Anyway.
So we have the ultimate win of the daily draw being 2 people having the opportunity to win. That is the ultimate draw. That is all expenses paid package to travel and go and support the Black Stars. We also have the instant wins. And so that is also going to go for 10 people every day.
10 people every day.
10 people every day. That is in the form of winning airtime, winning the Black Stars, prescribed JC, and a few other sponsored programs or products that will be coming on board. We are still in negotiations with a few organizations or corporate sponsors to also come and join us in this very important task. And so, you can be the ultimate winner, but even if you are not, you are very, assured that you'll be going home with something very special, and you will also be very proud that you are able to support our favorite, that is the Black Stars, to go and give out their best for the country.
Interesting. You did say that the objective was to raise $30 million.
Yes.
On the day, I noticed that a number of pledges came in. We're trying to work. That's about how much you get in pledges? About 12 point something.
Yes.
I see. So now the difference is what the government is trying to encourage people to come up with.
But don't forget that those were pledges. So we are still working very hard to be able to redeem them. A few of them have shown faith and already brought in their checks, but we are still moving and doing a number of follow-ups. So every Ghanaian is welcome. In fact, if we are able to even exceed target, like the Minister for Sports rightly said, we also have the National Sports Fund. So if we are able to exceed target, that is going to be more of a seed capital to support the National Sports Fund in order to promote sports in general. It will not be limited to just football, but sports in general.
How many fans are we looking at? How many people do you think, or are we estimating to win this in terms of the fans who can potentially go?
So the target is to sponsor not less than 100 people for this very game. And so that is why we're doing 2 ultimate winners a day. And we're giving ourselves up to the 10th of May for the last draw, which will be a mega draw. And I think that we'll be looking at more than 10 people getting the ultimate prize.
Okay, so a minimum of 100 or not less than 100.
Yes, not less than 100.
All expense paid, That sounds like a wonderful idea. Ray, earlier you were telling people to take part, right? Yeah. Star 899 hash. Buy as many tickets as you can, and you could potentially win. I don't know if you have any questions for Honorable Betty Cosby Mensah.
Between now and the 10th of May, we are possibly looking at 46 days.
Yes.
Yeah, so 46 days, and then you have 2 every day for 45. You are possibly doing 90.
Yes, and the mega.
And then the mega
draw. Okay.
Yes, more, about 10 people.
Yeah, so yeah, possibly you hit the over 100 mark because some have already been picked.
2.
Yeah, so 2 have already been picked. So I think.
So we pick 2 winners every week?
No, every 2 day. Winners every day.
2 winners every day.
Yeah, so
okay.
The next draw is going to be this evening, at 8 o'clock.
At 8 p.m.
Let's
So how can people follow the draw? If somebody wants to watch it, on which platform can they find this draw to watch?
So currently the first draw will be handled by GTV Plus this evening at 8 p.m. on the exact. And I'm sure we are also inviting your platform to also put the winners out there on your next show so that at least Ghanaians will know that it's an all-inclusive program. It's not just limited to a few, and it's open to everybody. You can be the next winner. It can be anybody. So let all of us keep on trying.
Why should I believe that if I play and I win, you take me to Canada and USA?
So we are hoping to use some of your platform to even reach out to the possible winners to come and tell their stories. We have an office open, ready with the that is the visa application form. Once you go through the process and you are chosen or you come out as the winner, you pick the forms and we'll take you through the processes. Everything is secured. We have the president's endorsement, we have the ministers back, and we have the deputy minister of finance who happens to be the chairperson of the fundraising committee also back. And we just want to give Ghanaians that excitement and the assurance that this is something that is going to go a long way to help all of us as a country.
So this one, no Azan. It's not Azan. Oh no, you see, that's what people want to know.
Oh yeah, of course.
They play and they win, they'll go.
No, Raymond, I tell you, there has been a number of I'll say a bit of doubts within the environment, and somehow we do agree totally with them. But I want to assure them that as a ministry, we observe some of this challenges, and that is why the earlier Raffle was called off in order for us to put things right and make sure that Ghanaians generally become, the beneficiaries of this package. And so we have been able to identify the challenges. They have been addressed, they have been dealt with. So I want everybody to be rest assured that we are going all out. We are ready. We are also in talks with the various embassies and high commissioners so that at least people who become the ultimate winners, it's not going to be just a promise in the cup, but then of course they are given the opportunity to go and support the Black Stars.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Sounds like great news. Star 899 hash. Just enter that. It's not network specific. Cuts across the networks. Enter that. Take part in the draw because there are 2 winners every day. It could be you. It could be you. All expense paid.
I want to be part of the first draw. So I'm going to play for all my family members and myself.
Yeah. And the good thing is that you can actually play for somebody else too, as I open the self or others. Play as many times as you can, and then you get to win.
We have for some religious or other reasons, we have some Ghanaians who are really not into raffle and things like
that's
that.
True.
So there is an alternative of also making a donation. And that is also when you dial star 899 star and then 26 hash.
You star have the 899 star 26
hash. You have the option of also
so that you can donate.
You don't have to go through the raffle. So those well-meaning Ghanaians who are not so excited about going into raffles, however, they still want to have an opportunity to support the Black Stars. There's another way also to go. With Corporate Ghana, we have various accounts open at the Bank of Ghana. That is the 2026 World Cup fundraising account.
Okay.
It's in euros, it's in dollars, and it's in Ghanaian cedis. So we are also using the opportunity to welcome all Ghanaians, corporate organizations. You can just pick your checkbook, write a check, and drop it.
And drop it there.
Nathan has a CFA account.
They don't take CFA. I'll convert it to CDs. Interesting. Good stuff. This is great. Honorable, so any final words to Ghanaians? My final question to you is, how come we are not, for example, having heard any active promos concerning this, the draw or the raffle and the donation? You've mentioned it here. It's great. People will hear. But how come there's not a lot of promos and a lot of noise about how to donate, especially, and then how to take part in the raffle?
And I am very excited to be here, that we're using your platform to also market it. But trust me, it's work in progress. Okay. I think from today, you'll be hearing more of it, especially when we have winners coming out to attest to the fact that this is real and the experience is exciting and everybody wants to come on board. There are a number of programs that have been put in place, but as time goes on, I'm sure that your listeners will be well informed, and they will be hearing and be seeing as much as possible. This is the real deal. Let everybody come on board.
Great stuff.
10 CD and a dream.
10 CD and a dream. Find yourself in the US to watch the World Cup. Honorable Betty Crosby, Mensah, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Really appreciate the time you've taken to pass by and share the info. We will do as much as we can to give the platform to the winners and let people know that, yes, this is true, this is authentic. People can take part, and they should take part if they want to go to the World Cup, and also donate, which is equally important. All donations are accepted. As Honorable said, nothing is too small or too big. Contribute to the fund, because it's the little bits that we add that will become that huge fund that we can all enjoy from or use to support Ghana's World Cup ambitions. Honorable, thank you so much.
Yeah, my last words. Over the years, we are of the view that our population, which is about 34 million, and when the time comes for the Black Stars to play, we are all coaches. We have as many coaches as our population. And this is the time for us not just to express and criticize, it's for us to support the team. If you are really a coach and you want to have your say, you should also contribute so that, of course, you'll be happy that you are one of the people who contributed to the success of this very important thing. I am a coach. I'm also doing my part. I'm contributing in my own small way. So all Ghanaians, football lovers, football fans, please, this is the time for us to support our very own, that is the National Black Stars of Ghana. I am very proud of them. They are taking us very far, so let's all come on board and support them.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. So that was the Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah.
Are you taking us to Keji in April as part of the Novika?
We are going to Keji. We are not just going to Keji. We will also be in Kou, that is in Paris, for national recreation activities. So yes, we have a number of recreational activities that have been packaged for the people of Keji and the surrounding areas, as well as the people of Kou. So we'll do Kou. We're going for a number of health.
We are going. Thank you.
And then we'll do Keji. I think we should find another slogan for them, because I think they have very interesting, exciting programs coming on. A number of water activities, and I believe that we should all go in our numbers to support them.
Right. Wonderful.
It's a way to keep fit, it's a way to keep well, and it's a way to also create the network as well. So that's what national recreation. Have some, break, some rest, and some fun.
Some exercise. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah. She passed to talk about the donation in terms of the World Cup, the support we can all give and we should all give to the national team. All right, 9 minutes after 10, we are wrapping it up. But we'll do a few quick announcements. So you heard Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah talk about the event at Keji. It is the second edition of the Easter Novika Meeting of Families Festival. The Water Sports Edition is happening at Keji in the Keta municipality. So on Good Friday, April 3, they have water volleyball and handball. And then on Easter Sunday, April 5, there's the Regatta Relay. The National Recreation and Wellness Program has confirmed participation. So Honorable Betty Crosby Mensah will be there leading her team and giving her full backing and the backing of her office to this wonderful event. So make it April 3, April 5, get to Keji to enjoy the Novika. All right, let's get into some other announcements before we leave. If you're looking for great food served in a great spot that is relaxing, Delish Restaurant is your place. They are at the University of Ghana poolside right behind the UG Stadium. They are serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy their great meals with some great drinks. And they have a spacious and relaxing environment where you can do your hangouts, business meetings, and you can chill with friends. They have karaoke and game night or live band. Karaoke every Wednesday, live band or game night every Friday. Call them for delivery 056 004 4444 054 080 0000. Delish Restaurant, great food, great vibes every time. And Polytank is saying that you need to get the Polytank Sumo Super because they have a wonderful promo. Get 10% off the price. You need to get the Polytank Sumo Super. It's built with advanced multi-layer technology and reinforced for superior durability. Visit any Polytank outlet today, ask for Sumo Super and save over 1,000 cedis. Polytank the original, Polytank always the best. Polytank Papa Nanka Sankasa. Beware of fraudsters. Polytank does not request for Momo online. My name is Nathan Carr. This has been the Sporty Breakfast. I did this with Raymond Yamado. Many thanks to all of you who tuned in. Many thanks to all the people who called and the people who sent messages. Many shouts to my production team, Immortal, Nanekia, Angela, and Abigail Sena Susu. Shout outs to Fly and Emmanuel Ayamga. Shout outs to my DJ Fidelis behind the ones and twos. Keep your doors locked on Sporty FM. There's the news at midday, Sporty Plug at 12:30, Sporty Drive at 4, European Nights at 7. And in between, all kinds of interesting content and programming designed just for your listening pleasure. This is Sporty FM. This has been the Sporty Breakfast. We'll catch you later. Enjoy your day. Stay safe. And have a good one.
Anything sports.
This is extraordinary.